is going to read a letter of support from David Oakes. David, we wish you were here, and we will be seeing you in July at the Mind Freedom Conference.
Hi, my name is Lester Cook. I'm a psychiatric survivor, and it's a privilege to be allowed to read this letter from one of definitely the founders of our movement, and somebody who knew Judy and all the real old timers. David W. Oakes' statement of support for protest of the American Psychiatric Association 2014 annual meeting. Thanks everyone who supports the peaceful protest of the American Psychiatric Association annual meeting in New York City on May 4th, 2014. Thanks to Mind Freedom and allied groups who organized this event. Thanks to my friend, President of MFI, Celia Brown. Thanks to my friend, Lauren Tenney. You are a great example of our movement doing our own media. Thanks to my friend, Jim Gottstein from Psychiatric, who flew all the way from Alaska. There are too many wonderful people to mention here. Thanks to the millions of people all over the world who want real change in the mental health system. As never before, we need to support the activist, the independent part of our movement that engages in such effective protest. Let me ask you a question today. Sorry, David. If Cesar Chavez and his farm worker movement had gotten a few thousand dollars from the government, and the farm industry gave his leaders grants and conferences, would we have seen the historic, successful Great Boycott protest?
No. No way.
Please understand me. There is an important role for system funding. I directed Mind Freedom for 25 years, and we always supported our friends who took taxpayer money for good programs, though I am proud we did not.
Yeah!
Mind Freedom!
Yeah, Mind Freedom!
The moment I broke my neck in an accident, I sought and received important government money that is crucial to my independence. I am grateful for taxpayer help. However, activist protest is required. How can protest be funded by the system itself? As never before, we must support the independent part of our movement. Mild reform has been used for centuries to build the mental health system. Please chant with me if you wish. There's one peaceful solution. Revolution! 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 Revolution!
Revolution!
You'd be proud, David. What is the value of changing the mental health system alone? If the climate crisis wrecks the Earth's ecosystem, Martin Luther King said over and over that the world is in dire need of international association of the advancement of creative maladjustment. I will join with Mind Freedom to celebrate Creative Maladjustment Week, July 7th to the 14th. Here are my 5 creatively maladjusted tips for supporting the independent movement. 1. Donate today and very often. You can also go to Mind Freedom's website, set an auto pay to give every month. Cesar Chavez that said poor people would get exactly the kind of social change movement that they are willing to fund themselves. 2. Lead on. Your time is needed in the independent movement. Yes, there is room for a few lone wolves, but for most of us, we work best in teams. Join a board, lead a committee, multiply your time. You are the media, especially today. Last month, the Wall Street Journal editorialized against our movement, naming Mind Freedom by name. But before we complain, are we acting as our own media? Take some photos and video. Report some facts and quotes. Post your blog or social media. You are human spirit. In my decades in our MAD movement, I have met many psychiatric survivors who have experienced forced drugs, electroshock, solitary confinement, homelessness, and torture. Yet these survivors have continued to peacefully help our troubled planet and each other. We are unconquerable. Never, ever give up. Support one another. One of the biggest challenges over my decades in our movement is that we are spread all over the world. You may feel alone or overwhelmed, but you are a leader in a nonviolent revolution and that most of the planet supports. Raise your arms to give and get a hug from one another now, at this protest or at home. I wish I could join you, but from my home in Oregon, I will hug my loved ones. Finally, if you wish, you may also join me in a chant. There's one peaceful solution: revolution, revolution. Revolution, 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 revolution. David, I hope I did you proud. Thank you for allowing me to speak for you.
Thank you.
Yeah!